Welcome to One Night Ultimate Werewolf Edition. This is a very easy game, but in case you want some more rules, you can click on the link in the description below.
Want some more rules?
Okay, it's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? You like it?
Very Aussie.
We are going to be playing with these roles, and if you want to know what these roles do, you can also click on the description below. Friends, how are we feeling?
You're so Theranos right now.
Yes!
That's true.
I'm feeling good.
Oh! I'm feeling good.
That's good.
I've turned blood testing as small as I can. I'm a fraud.
Love this. How is this side feeling?
Oh, hell yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Took me a minute.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Turtles.
Well, I got the joke from the beginning.
Mine sounds kind of like Nick Cage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
steal the Declaration of Independence.
It does actually.
It
Wow.
gets better as you hold on to
Yeah,
it, so just
that's
keep
good.
practicing.
Shall we?
I think
Yeah.
we shall.
Alright, shall we begin?
We're gonna,
Whoa. That
we're
was
gonna
really
spread
good.
out these cards. Take a look at your card, but don't show
Oh,
anybody.
thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Let's ride!
Werewolves. Wake up and look for other werewolves. If there is only one werewolf, you may look at a card from the center. Werewolves. Close your eyes. Minion, wake up. Werewolves, stick out your thumb so the minion can see who you are.
Werewolves, stick up your thumb. Werewolves, stick up your thumb.
Werewolves, put your thumb away. Minion, close your eyes. Seer, wake up. You may look at another player's card, or two of the center cards. Seer, close your eyes. Robber, wake up. You may exchange your card with another player's card, and then view your new card.
Minion, make a silly sound.
Shane.
Robber, close your eyes. Troublemaker, wake up. You may exchange cards between two other players. Troublemaker, close your eyes. Everyone, keep your eyes closed and reach out and move your card around slightly. Everyone, wake up.
Things happen.
What
Things
happened?
happened. Noises
anybody
were
remember?
made.
Noises were made?
So it just starts now?
As in, yeah, nobody's killed.
And there's no night time, so we don't kill people along the way.
Nope, and
Correct.
no one died overnight.
That was our one night. We just kill one person at the end. We hope it's a werewolf.
Yep.
Does anybody have any information?
Who are you?
I'm a regular old villager, and I mean it.
I'm also a villager, and I mean it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I
I'm-
don't believe you,
okay.
but that's okay.
No?
Me?
Yeah.
You believe Tommy?
What are you, a Russia?
Yeah.
I'm the robber, and I did not switch with anybody.
Robber!
Robber!
Why did you decide not to
Right.
switch with
Yeah, why
anybody?
didn't you switch with someone?
Because I wanted to keep it different.
Okay.
Okay.
Trans, what are you?
I don't believe her either. I think it's Shane and Arasha.
Why?
I did some trouble things. But I'm not gonna lie, I forgot who I switched.
Are you serious?
I think I can remember. I think I can remember.
Are you
So
gonna
you're
tell
claiming
us?
troublemaker.
Okay.
Not right now. I'm a troublemaker.
Wow.
Amanda, did
You're
you say what you
claiming
are?
Villager.
troublemaker.
Okay.
Kortney?
So
We
we got 3 villagers.
So, I peeked. I'm Seer. I peeked. There is one werewolf in the middle.
Okay.
So we're only dealing with one werewolf.
Okay.
Did you only look
Okay.
at one in the middle, or did you look at two?
Oh, what's that? I thought it was 2 outside and then 1 inside.
So you're supposed to look at 2 in the middle.
Okay.
Okay.
I only looked at 1.
well,
but
okay, that's
it
okay.
was
But it was a werewolf.
Okay,
which
so
was
if
huge.
there's only one werewolf, you only look at 2 in the middle.
No.
No.
Oh, you only look at 1 in the middle. Got it.
No, you.
No.
If you were
Wait,
the
what?
seer, you can either look at 1 on the outside
Or 2 in the
2
middle.
on the inside.
Okay.
Got it.
If
Which
you're
we'll
the
know for
only
next time.
werewolf,
Well,
you
okay.
can look at one on the inside.
We think there's only one werewolf.
Only one werewolf.
Why are you saying Shane?
There's a lot of messy stuff because you have Chance who said he switched stuff but doesn't remember. You have Kortney who looked at 1 in the middle. You have Arasha who's the robber but didn't.
Swap out.
I don't know if
Why
I
didn't you guys use your
remember
roles?
with the
Why didn't you
I
guys
remember. I was just trying to catch people.
Ooh.
Oh, how would we know though if our eyes were shut?
I was trying to catch people if they were gonna
Lying
bluff.
about their role.
Claim
Yeah.
that stuff. Okay, very nice.
All right.
Who's a villager?
Me.
Wait,
What villager?
you
Wait,
are
three
villagers?
villagers?
Can we put our little things on them?
Oh, we have the chips, yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
I am
Go for
claiming
it.
seer.
Is there time going?
Yep.
Okay, and then Kortney is saying that one of these is a werewolf, so there's still one
Yeah.
werewolf around.
Which one did you look at?
And Chance is saying.
That one.
Okay, so none of us are werewolves.
So
well,
we're
there's
saying
One of you
there's
is.
2 werewolves and a minion.
One of you
One of
is.
you is.
Someone is a werewolf. That is correct.
There's a possible werewolf and a possible minion
That's right.
among us.
I'm gonna guess. Sorry, Rasha. I'm gonna guess you're the minion.
Ooh.
Because like being the robber and not swapping is so weird.
Agreed.
I
That is
happen
so
to
weird.
I happen to think it's a very safe place to be because
Okay.
I can announce my role and
You haven't
I
messed with anyone.
I don't have to like switch around anything. Are you pointing at me?
Yeah, man.
Okay, all right. That's
I don't
fine.
know, Chance. You're starting a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You're starting a lot of shit, honey.
And it doesn't bode well for me.
No.
No.
I feel
I switched
No.
Amanda and Kortney.
Ooh.
So you did switch.
Yeah, I said I switched.
Yeah, he said he was gonna. He was
just
trying
didn't
to catch
remember, but
something.
He was
So
trying to see
that
if-
means that I'm possibly the seer right now, and she's a villager.
Right. So you're
Allegedly.
both. So we won't kill you.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we have 2 minutes
2
and 30
minutes.
seconds.
Oh my god, these go so quick.
So why were you thinking Shane though? Why did you say
I was
Shane?
just suspicious. He's
Oh,
a
you're
bad
just-
liar.
And if we
He's
kill,
a bad
if we do kill Arasha and she's the minion, then the werewolf wins.
If we do kill
that's-
Arasha and she's a yeah.
So if she's a minion, we kill her, then the werewolves win. If
Oh,
she's
is that right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Because the minion is trying to throw.
wait a second.
Yeah.
Did you really not switch if you were the robber?
I did not.
I don't believe her!
Why didn't you switch?
I did not switch. I am the robber. I'm not the werewolf unless some kind of other
It'd be a
switching
very
happened.
smart
but
thing
Chance
to
said that.
say because if she did switch with a werewolf and she became a werewolf, she wants the werewolves to win.
Right.
Tommy?
So-
Oh,
what do you
because she's
think?
the minion.
I think
Oh.
he's being a little quiet. I'm sus of Arasha. I'm just a little villager. There's not much to do.
I'm a little sus of Arasha only because you always get the werewolf.
Yeah, you're.
I know that's terrible to say.
Well,
one
it's also
reason.
just like, probability. It could have been anybody.
That's true.
So
I'm also a little
Anybody.
sus of Chance.
I personally think it's Shane and or Chance. I don't know if there's one werewolf in the middle. I
don't know about
I guess
Shane.
the seer makes sense, but also I feel like it's weird that Kortney just happened to mix up the rules and only looked at one in the middle.
Okay.
I don't think
fair.
that's weird because I literally just didn't remember the rules just now too.
No, that's fair.
You're you.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I don't believe Kortney and Amanda.
Not me.
Oh, you have just been
Okay,
jumping
we
around.
have
Because I don't know what the f is
we
going
have
on.
60
Person.
seconds. We have 60
have
seconds.
We have 60
1 minute,
seconds.
1 minute.
Okay, I'm gonna either say Arasha or Chance.
Really.
Yeah.
Chance, I think, might be the minion. It's a lot. Like, I think you've thrown out accusations like more than
Yeah, because
anyone
I'm
else.
trying to get it, because we kept missing the werewolf last time.
True.
Yeah.
True. Our practice rounds.
What else do you guys think?
I think it's Shane or Chance.
I'm
okay.
gonna go.
I'm suspicious of Kortney, Arasha, and Chance.
Alright, there are 30 seconds left.
But I think it might be Kortney and Arasha with Chance as the minion.
Oh shit.
I don't think so. I think that there's one werewolf.
You think there is one?
Yeah, I
werewolf?
do.
Okay, we gotta vote.
I believe Kortney. I think that there's one werewolf, but I'm feeling
Okay.
a little sus.
All
In
right.
You two have
Chance's
spoken
direction.
the least in this round.
That's
Just
true.
saying.
Yeah,
I just
I mean,
have nothing
He's a
to offer.
villager.
anything.
That makes sense to me.
I don't
Nothing to
know.
offer.
So letting us kill each
Okay,
other.
I
Alright.
feel,
Oh God,
I think
oh God.
it's Shane.
2, 1.
Vote.
So
where are you
one,
pointing?
Chance.
Me. We're voting for each other. Wow.
Can I swap to Chance then? Since all right, then
So what-
then it's a
what-
tie.
Tie.
Who is-
Me and Shane.
2 for Shane, 2 for Chance.
So both of you guys die.
Oh
All right.
shit.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Oh! That was real!
You guys suck.
Oh shit.
It
I'm actually
was
curious.
You. It was you.
I'm.
Whoa.
I was the minion.
It was a Russia.
I was the minion.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I literally, I've been in a place in these types of games where I'm like, I need to lay off Arasha.
Wait a
She
second.
keeps getting.
Well, you
but
were
you
you
were
were
the
the
robber,
werewolf
but
though.
Kortney-
I was the werewolf.
So she was the werewolf. I was the minion. I was trying to protect her, but then all of our shit got swapped.
Wait,
And I looked at that one,
wait, you were the werewolf.
Smart.
Yes, I was the
werewolf.
minion.
I voted for her.
and we swapped.
did it.
Somebody swapped.
How
I
did the
sw-
robber swap?
I swapped with Kortney and became the werewolf.
And I was the minion.
And you were the minion you robbed me?
Wait, what are you so?
Had
so
to run, had to run.
I saw that you were the werewolf, so I was like, okay, I gotta get people off their back. But you lied about swapping, and you swapped yourself with Kortney, and then the troublemaker swapped who?
I swapped you.
You
and
guys.
You guys.
So you took the
That's
robber role
awesome.
from me because I swapped
Oh,
Yeah,
because
I
I
didn't
was the
trust
minion.
These three. I said I didn't
They're like,
trust
well,
them.
Shane and I in the corner.
Yeah,
Like,
but we did a good job because
We won. Yeah.
Well, no,
we did it.
Amanda, you lost.
Oh yeah, you're on the villager's side.
You're on the
Oh, we
villager's
did
side.
it!
wait, I thought my role was minion
you
forever.
you're the robber.
you got swapped.
Guys, no.
Everyone, close your eyes. Werewolves, wake up and look for other werewolves. If there is only one werewolf, you may look at a card from the center. Close your eyes. Minion, wake up. Werewolves, stick out your thumb so the minion can see who you are. Werewolves, put your thumb away. Minion, close your eyes. Seer, wake up. You may look at another player's card, or two of the center cards. Seer, close your eyes.
He's gonna say it.
Robber,
Yes.
wake up. You may exchange your card with another player's card, and then view your new card.
Robber, shit yourself.
Robber, close your eyes. Robber, wake up. You may exchange cards between two other players.
Go for it, troublemaker.
Troublemaker, close your eyes. Everyone, keep your eyes closed and reach out and move your card around slightly. Everyone, wake up.
Okay, wait, real quick. Can I ask a question? I forgot to ask this from the last round. I think somebody said if the minion is killed, that the werewolves win.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
They still
Sorry,
win.
that was from the last round. I just forgot to ask that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great.
Huge.
Huge.
All right.
Somebody moved.
All right.
Oh.
No, wait,
somebody-
that was moved.
That was
before
ours.
we started.
Oh.
Well, I
Card wasn't even there.
Whoa.
Well, we were playing a different game.
That card
Whoa.
doesn't have a father.
We were playing Catan when we closed our eyes.
I've got wonderful news. I'm a villager again.
You always be saying you're a villager.
I am
actually
still a
always
villager.
You're still a villager too?
I am also a villager.
No way.
Wow.
Why when I say it,
So
is it?
interesting.
No, no, it's both.
Well, I don't
way.
know if you're a villager because I'm the troublemaker and switched your card.
You switched
with
my
Arash's card.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot.
But you didn't switch my card.
No.
Okay.
So, Arasha, what were you?
I'm
like,
a
wait,
villager,
was I
so
supposed
we
to?
swapped villager to villager.
We swapped villager to villager.
Oh, well, that's lame.
up.
But good choice.
Okay.
So I.
Wait, you were the troublemaker. You're claiming to be the troublemaker.
Is there a seer in the room with
Claiming
us
to be. Here he goes.
What?
He's already started on his shit.
That's the right language.
Yeah, because we took it everything as everyone we took
Yes,
everything
yes.
that everyone said as facts.
Yes, it's true.
And then we're like, well, what happens now? Well,
You're
they
right.
were lying.
You're
so
What
right.
it
are you,
wasn't a fact.
Chance?
And you know what? I would like to not tell you. Actually.
Oh!
And how do you feel now?
I feel
I
like
need a seer?
sus of you.
No, I just want to see what's going on.
Courtney, what are you
so
then?
you're the seer
Yeah.
of other sorts. Okay, so I asked if there was a seer in the room with us because I feel like my card was moved. I was the werewolf, but I don't know if I am anymore.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Because
Oh
it
my
was
God.
very much moved. That's why I wanted to know
big
if a
stake.
seer had looked
Crazy.
at
I
it.
didn't move your card.
Crazy.
So we have
move.
no seer.
And then what are you? That means
You
you're
didn't
either.
switch mine.
No, I didn't. I switched Arash's and Shane's.
That would mean
Who can check the thing?
Chance is
Seer?
either a minion, a werewolf, or
a minion, a werewolf.
the seer.
Wait, you said you're the seer?
No, I said I
No,
was a
we
werewolf,
have no.
but
No one
I
has
felt
admitted
like
to be
mine
the
was switched.
No
seer
one has admitted.
or the
so
minion.
We don't have a seer. The seer's probably.
But we
in the
do have
middle.
our 3 villagers.
We apparently have our 3
Apparently.
villagers and a
Allegedly.
troublemaker.
Allegedly.
And then Courtney
And you
said,
switched too?
I switched Arasha and
but
Shane,
I'm telling
who are
you-
claiming to be villagers. So
Mine
they
was
both
touched.
switched villagers. So
You
they
just you don't get to look at them. Oh, you just switched.
So
Yeah.
Chance is either.
only a robber.
So I think you're
Is that
a robber,
right?
and you took mine.
What?
I think you're a robber, and I think you took mine.
No. I was a
'Cause-
robber and I took Tommy's.
Wait a second. Hear me out. Robber, you get to take it and then look at it.
Yes.
And you said you're a
Okay.
villager.
And?
You are a villager.
So then that makes you possibly the robber.
Robber.
So we're thinking the seer is in this bunch.
So then there's...
So none of you are claiming to be
And
the
also the
Well,
minion
no.
and the
So are we
Kortney
saying
just
there's-
said that she was the werewolf, but she was
But
switched.
I didn't switch yours.
I didn't switch yours either.
So then are you the
Sure about
werewolf?
that. Okay, that's fine. I mean,
I think this is a very smart minion ploy, or she genuinely is the werewolf.
Shit.
Oh, that's smart.
Because
Okay.
everyone else is being very cool right now.
Yeah.
So cool.
It's a good minion
Everyone's
play to
being
get
really
killed.
cool.
I would say
killed.
I'm 100% certain someone other than Kortney sitting here is the werewolf. I think Kortney could be a werewolf or a minion.
She feels very minion.
That's a
I think
good.
that was every
very
possible
minion-esque
scenario in
to
the game.
to admit that you're the werewolf before you know about any swap.
Or she could have been
And
swapped
just be like,
and
I know
someone's-
someone swapped.
She could have been
I
swapped
I
and someone's
think
not
someone
saying
did.
that.
That's what I'm saying.
And
That
one of
too.
you could have been the werewolf, and she swapped you, so now the other one's the werewolf. Or both of you. Or both
I
of
could have
you.
been the robber.
Yeah.
I could have been the robber.
It could have been
and stole
both me and
yours.
Shane.
But I didn't.
That's true. Because you're claiming to be the robber.
I know you're not the robber.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay, so I called
Well,
it.
so then it's also a matter of trust then. If Amanda is saying that Shane and I swapped, well, I guess no, we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I can't look at it, and you guys
Right.
can't look at it.
But we know
So
our
you could be the
roles.
werewolf right now and not even know.
Right.
If Shane
right.
was the werewolf and I swapped you, then you could be the werewolf. But he's claiming to be the villager,
We're both claiming to be villagers.
Yeah.
Again.
I'm the villager.
and you're not talking as much like you did the
You're
last
not.
round
You're
because you were the
talking even less.
villager. But now I don't know.
I have no insights.
What's our time?
I'm a.
Run
Right
in
there.
in there
Run
right
in.
there.
Oh my
God, 1 minute!
I have 1 minute.
75.
So you swapped with me. These two switched.
No, you said you switched
I did not switch
Shane
you.
and Arasha.
Right.
Yeah.
These
Yes.
two switched.
And you were a villager.
And you said
And
you're
you
a
are as
werewolf.
well.
I'm a villager, so we're both still villagers.
I
Yeah.
don't think Kortney would actually admit to being the werewolf
1
before.
minute.
I kind of agree.
I don't think so
I think
either.
it's a minion play.
I
don't
agree.
think-
I don't know
Yeah.
if it's a minion play. It seems too obvious to be a minion play.
No, I actually didn't think of it until Shane said it, so I
Yeah.
think it's smart. I
Oh.
don't think we should vote for Kortney.
Okay.
I don't know who to
vote for.
Anything you say ever. Now.
I know. That's what I was just going.
You're such a pro at this game. Okay.
All I'm saying is my shit was like this
I
when I
think-
touched it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh.
So you're lying about who you switched?
No, I didn't switch Kortney's.
Are you sure?
Only 30
Positive.
seconds left.
Okay, I think.
I had my eyes open.
Oh my god.
I had my eyes open.
Are we gonna have to
I feel
default
like-
vote for court?
No, I feel like we could also say
Here's
like
the
the
thing.
werewolves
Here's the
are
thing.
just in
I
the
was
middle.
legitimately a villager. So if Arasha
You could be a werewolf.
If
I
Arasha
think you
was,
might be
if
a werewolf
Arasha
now.
was a
I
werewolf,
think I once
she
again
would
wanna
want
vote
to
for
now
either of you.
be like, oh, Shane's a werewolf, but she's not
Yeah.
doing that. So I kind of do believe she's a
5
villager,
seconds.
which means I don't know. This is crazy. I think it might be Amanda.
No, I
Time
think
is up.
Okay,
Oh.
go. We're gonna
3,
vote.
Really?
1. Vote.
You know.
Shane.
Shane.
Amanda.
Arasha.
So I only have 2. Shane has
So
3.
Shane's dead.
And Arasha has 1.
So Shane's.
All right,
I have
let's see
3.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have 3.
The 3 in the middle.
Let's see it.
Oh
my god! Okay, Chance, I need to see yours.
You need to see
You're my
mine.
second vote.
Interesting. So I did not.
I have been on a fucking hot streak.
What's that mean?
You know what? At this
I know,
point,
but I had to get the
I'm playing
heat
on my
out
own.
there.
I'm having a great time.
She's a minion.
I have clocked it twice.
No, you didn't.
I
No, you
voted for
didn't.
you first round. I
with
voted
me.
for Amanda this
Werewolf and
time.
minions. Where do you guys want to go on vacation?
Puerto Vallarta.
I think I
Puerto
totally
Vallarta.
missed that you were a werewolf too. I don't
Yeah.
think I saw your thumb because I was the minion first.
I am so grateful that
only
no one
saw
was the
Amanda's,
troublemaker because I was like,
Wow.
here
So
we
when
go.
you were claiming werewolf, I was like, what is
What's
Kortney
crazy about-
doing and how is Amanda just keeping it together? so
Wait,
confused
were you
why
the
Kortney was
minion
doing that.
to
I
start?
was the
Initially,
minion,
but
yeah.
I
But he was
took
the robber
yours,
and swapped.
it's so hard because I don't know who the real werewolf is. So then I'm like, I'm the minion, but I don't know who I'm the minion for.
Oh, that's
No,
And
so
then
I
as soon
also
as
was like, Kortney,
Courtney
what are
said
you
I'm the
doing?
werewolf, I was like, she's definitely had the werewolf card.
I love that you did that
good.
because I was like, I'm gonna go for one. I hope that no one has.
Yeah, and that worked out
It
too.
worked out for you.
It worked out this time.
This
That's
is
crazy that you admitted to
Yeah.
being a werewolf, and it was
That
true.
one was stacked
It was
against
like a
us because
minion
there's
ploy, but it worked perfectly.
3 werewolves,
Three werewolves
3
on play,
villagers.
yeah.
So if the villagers aren't all in sync,
We need to shuffle better so you guys aren't villagers again.
Robert,
Jack
it's
off.
time to goon.
Everyone, close your eyes. werewolves. Wake up and look for other werewolves. Werewolves, close your eyes. Minion, wake up. Werewolves, stick out your thumb so the minion can see who you are. Minion, close your eyes. Seer, wake up. You may look at another player's card, or 2 of the center cards.
Robber.
Seer, close your eyes. Robber, wake up. You may exchange your card with another player's card, and then view your new card.
Jeff.
Lawrence.
Robber, close your eyes. Troublemaker, wake up. You may exchange cards between 2 other players.
You may kiss someone on the mouth.
Troublemaker, close your eyes. Everyone, keep your eyes closed and reach out and move your card around slightly. Everyone, wake up.
The troublemaker really throws this game for
It
a
really
loop.
does.
Right. So
And that's
I say
me.
we start there. Oh yeah.
What?
What'd you do?
That's me, for
Who's
real.
supposedly again?
For real.
What'd
Who'd
you
you
do?
swap?
Who'd you
You
swap? Me
You
and
two.
Tommy?
Yep.
Okay, so once again, I'm the villager.
I'm not kidding, I am too!
No!
I'm not kidding.
Wait, that
You know what?
sucks.
Vote for me again and find out.
Wait, that sucks.
I'm literally a villager. I swear to
Oh, I just wasted
Spencer-
my powers.
Again.
That sucks.
Well, you didn't do it the last time.
Okay. Well then,
right.
this game can finish quite early, because I'm the robber. I swapped with Shane. He is a villager. So now you're the robber. I'm the villager.
Thank God,
I'm
I
a
finally
villager.
determined
Another
to
You're a
stop.
villager and I'm the troublemaker.
We got
So
it.
we got it.
We got it.
I was a seer.
We,
I looked in the middle.
you looked at 2 in the middle?
Yes.
What'd you
What
see in
did
the
you
middle?
see?
Villager and werewolf.
Okay.
But
Okay,
that means
so
one of you is not a villager. Wait,
That means
3?
it's Tommy.
I'm a
Oh,
troublemaker.
troublemaker.
No. You were the robber. You swapped with me. You're
Oh,
the
there are
troublemaker.
3
I'm the other
villagers.
villager.
So 2
Yeah.
villagers.
Oh, there are
and,
3.
Okay,
So there
there's
are
3.
3
Okay,
villagers.
okay.
And
One
you
more.
saw who?
I saw seer and I saw villager and I saw a werewolf in the middle.
And Kortney, what are you?
And the werewolf.
It's giving minion.
But maybe it was moved.
I
No,
don't
that's
believe
the
chance.
smartest- that's the-
I don't believe chance.
That's the smartest response Kortney could
Why
come
don't you
back
believe
with
me?
at this point.
because I
the
know
question's
you.
there.
True.
I do.
There
you know
is-
me. And
so-
you switched the same 2 people again. And they were both villagers.
I didn't switch these people the last time. I switched these people the last time.
But she
No,
didn't
you
this time.
didn't.
No,
Yes, I
but she didn't
did.
actually, because she was a werewolf last
I
time.
didn't actually
She was
switch
just
anyone the
claiming
last
that.
time. I
Wow.
lied. So this time I actually
This
switched.
time you didn't lie.
This time I switched them. So wait a second. Does that mean that he's a troublemaker?
No, he's the robber.
What do you
If
mean
he's
he's
I
the
mean, troublemaker? I'm sorry,
You said
robber,
you were
robber.
the troublemaker.
Okay, uh-oh.
Okay, he's deflecting because he knows I caught him
I'm
in a
not
lie.
deflecting because I don't believe
Liar.
You're not gonna
I'm
pull
with
the same
I'm on the
troublemaker
villager
shit
team
twice
this time. I
in a
know
row.
you guys are too. It's sus over here.
I think. Well, Kortney admitted that she's a werewolf, or she could be the minion and he's the werewolf.
Amanda also claimed troublemaker
I'm not
right
letting you
away.
get me this
so I think
time,
that's
bitch.
she's
I
on
played as
safety
your
time.
minion. I played as your
we know
minion. I
one
watched
thing,
this
though.
already.
Right.
Kortney is not the seer, because if Chance is lying and he wasn't the seer, Kortney would have been like, oh, but I'm the seer. She didn't do that. So she's either a minion or a werewolf. Now there's a possibility there's
She said
2...
she's a werewolf.
I know, but that's a minion thing to say. There could be 2 werewolves in the middle.
But she did say she was a werewolf last
There
time,
could
and
be
she
one-
actually
oh,
was
yeah,
a
'cause I only
werewolf.
saw one.
You only saw one. You saw a villager and a werewolf. The other one could be a minion or a werewolf, which
Very
means
true.
Oh shit.
either Kortney is a minion or a werewolf. Chance is the werewolf or the minion.
I think Kortney's a minion and Chance is a werewolf.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Unless both werewolves are in the middle.
And then we have to
There's
not
no
kill
way.
anyone.
I just don't believe Amanda. That's the only person I don't believe in this one.
Oh God, I
think
love
she-
it. Don't believe me. That's fine, because I am a troublemaker.
Oh.
I don't believe Chance.
That's fine. You can't do the same bluff on me
That's
twice.
fine, honey. No, it's just me repeating myself.
Would this be the
I feel like we just
rare
have to take
occasion?
a chance with this.
It really is.
Yeah, take a
now.
chance. But
It's
I love that you put werewolf next to me.
Yeah, bitch. If the shoe fits.
It's because he's a werewolf.
Yeah.
Werewolf or a minion.
he could be. He could.
Why
be
would I
minion.
come out and say troublemaker right away? That's
You
that's
did
even
that
more.
last.
No, I waited for 2 to 3 people.
Give Amanda a break. Give Amanda a break.
No, I love this.
I could-
If you guys want to vote me out, you guys are gonna lose.
I can tell when you are and are not lying. I think you're not lying right now.
I'm not.
Chance,
Yeah.
why did you look in the middle instead of at one of our cards?
Because I didn't want to reach that far, and I could get 2 for 1.
2 for 1.
That's kind of how I felt when I swapped those
Because
two.
I can't get up without Kortney hearing.
It's scary, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard.
But even like, yeah.
Even still. But
I think we should vote for Kortney.
Well, she said she's a werewolf.
Right, but like Shane said, like I
But
think
I don't
that's
know
her
if-
only chance. Like that's the only resort. I feel like it's.
I think it's
she
a
might be a
smooth
minion.
play.
I think this
Yeah.
is legit.
Well, I'm actually curious, Chance, who do you think we should vote for?
I think it's Amanda, I really do. And the way Tommy was backing her, I think it might be Tommy too, but I can't tell.
Oh my god, it's so Chance.
What, okay,
I'm
so
kinda
you
thinking
were a
it's
robber?
Chance.
I was a villager. I got swapped with
Arasha.
Shane.
Or no?
with
what?
Shane.
I swapped me and Shane, so I became a villager and he was the robber.
And then the troublemaker's after robber, and I swapped
That's
Also,
why.
if that's true,
That
if
is-
what Arasha is saying is true, but I don't think she's the werewolf this time. But she could just be saying that she switched shit and not switched shit.
those two. I know how I feel.
How do you feel?
I think Chance is either a werewolf or a minion, and Kortney is a real werewolf.
Okay.
Or vice versa, Kortney's a minion and he's the werewolf.
well, that's another
That's what I
option
think
too. We
is
haven't been
happening.
considering
1 minute
Chance as the
remaining.
minion. He
I
could
think-
be.
Okay, and we're certain of these. We are certain these have been checked.
I think so. I feel like we've
Well, you're admitting
corroborated
you're a
lot.
werewolf.
I'm a werewolf.
So why would you even?
I'm just having a good time.
I love it.
Whoa.
Whoa, huh?
A big
Who,
brain
where?
play is if Chance is the minion and we vote for him.
Yeah.
Right.
You
No,
know?
it comes down to the minion thing. and
Right.
It's really tough.
This is tricky.
I think
And
we
there's
should
another
go with
werewolf
Kortney.
somewhere.
Really?
I think so.
Only
There's
30
the
seconds
possibility
left.
Arasha is, and that'll be incredible. But I do think
I don't
voting
think
for
so.
Kortney is the like. It's kind of like one of our only plays. It's either Chance or Kortney, or the crazy chance that they're
I
both
think
in the
it's
middle.
We need to
Chance.
vote for Chance.
You want to
But
vote
if
for Chance?
but it'll be so
Okay.
devastating if he's the minion.
Yeah.
I know.
But it'll be.
But honestly, respect.
He could be the minion. He
I-
could be.
If we vote for the minion, that's awesome, and I want that to happen at some point.
Wow.
But I think it's one of them, and I think they've done a good job of throwing us into this 50-50 chance.
Okay.
But Kortney admitted
Time is
it.
up. Everyone.
She
we go.
admitted.
3,
I'm going Amanda.
2, 1. Vote.
Chance.
Chance, 2 Amanda, 1 Kortney.
It's me.
So it is Chance. Chance, flip your card.
Good job!
Good work.
I know it when he's
Kortney, what were you?
lying.
You were also,
Also a werewolf.
Yeah,
We
so you
would
had
have done it either way.
Wait, who was? You both were werewolves?
Bold choice. It was a
What were
bold
you?
choice.
Villager.
Oh,
Troublemaker.
When they all swap
troublemaker.
with each other.
I cannot believe you and I
That's
have gotten
crazy.
villager over
No,
and over.
when I
again.
swapped with you, I was like, no way, Shane's a villager again.
I was like, thank God
Both of
someone
you.
can see it.
Let's try
3
some
games
new
in a row.
rules.
So minion was
Someone
in the
can
middle.
see it.
That's
Can we put in some new roles so I can be a villager?
Yeah.
Why don't we go all in, take out all 3 villagers, and do all the roles?
yes.
Is that legal?
Let's give it a shot.
good
This
for
is my
camera.
first
I think
Smosh
it's-
Games video. I'm Spencer.
I think it's good.
Close your eyes. Doppelganger. Wake up
Whoa.
and look at another player's card. You are now that role. If you viewed the Seer, Robber, or Troublemaker card, do your action now.
If you meant to call it Nancy.
Good one, Shane.
Thanks, Spencer.
Doppelganger.
Thumb away.
Close your eyes. Werewolves. Wake up and look for other werewolves. Werewolves. Close your eyes. Minion. Wake up. Werewolves. Stick out your thumb so the minion can see who you are. Minion. Close your eyes. Seer. Wake up. You may look at another player's card, or 2 of the center cards. Close your eyes. Robber. Wake up. You may exchange your card with another player's card. Robber. Close your eyes. Insomniac. Wake up and look at your card. Insomniac. Close your eyes. Everyone, keep your eyes closed and reach out and move your card around.
Oh shit!
Wake up.
Okay.
Real shit.
Okay, doppelganger has a
shit.
cool role.
That doppelganger's
Absolutely.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, a
Whoa.
lot of rules in play. Does anybody like think their card was messed or moved around with?
I have
think
no
mine
idea.
Was moved,
I have no
but
idea.
can't be sure.
Well, I was the insomniac, and my card was not moved or changed.
You're
Whoa,
still the insomnia.
That's so lonely.
I'm still the
Sounds like a
insomniac,
lonely
which is
one.
funny because I asked about it so many
so
times.
lonely.
It is lonely. I'm up all night.
You'll sleep one day.
Was anyone the
Will I?
troublemaker or the robber?
I was the troublemaker.
I was the robber.
You swippity swoops.
Are you guys upset?
Interesting.
What's up?
Are you guys upset?
Are we upset?
I was the troublemaker.
Better than a villager!
So who'd you swap with?
I switched Tommy and Arasha, but I went after you. So
And-
what did you take?
I took Arasha's.
Wait,
What?
so they got somebody swapped back door.
Yeah,
So now you have your card again.
I guess so. That's fun.
So yeah, you
Whoa.
did that, and then you switched them.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, you have your card back.
Yeah.
So you're the robber.
What,
I don't
I
believe
don't believe
you.
him at all.
what,
Second.
I look him in his eyes, and it's like,
Bullshit.
what
Yeah.
was Arasha?
I'm telling the truth.
ah, he's lying.
Shut up.
He's
What was
lying.
Arasha was... I don't actually remember.
What the hell?
He's a liar.
What did you see?
I was
You're
a
the
seer. I was a seer, and I looked at Kortney's card.
Really?
And what was it?
Courtney is the doppelganger.
Okay.
So Kortney could be anything.
Fun roll.
Wait,
yeah.
when did you look at it? After or before the robber?
The
and
seers
trouble-
later.
I think the
You see
seer's
it
before
last.
all of them.
Before they get so she.
No, the
Could've
seer's
been-
really early on. Insomniac is last.
Yeah.
So you think...
So
So
what
you
is-
looked at hers and saw what?
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
So Courtney could be anything.
So who are you?
I actually don't want to say my role.
Okay.
That, which is fine.
Interesting, that's helpful.
I think.
This is,
Yeah.
we're off to
Okay,
a
I'm
good
running
start.
a new strategy this time.
That really shit up.
Okay.
I want to tell you guys.
So
a
I'm gonna
story.
just put Insomniac right here, just so I can like.
Because
No one's
Tommy's
fighting
giving
it.
me serious Tanner energy. But
That's true.
if I swap their cards, Arasha's now the Tanner.
Wait, that's really good werewolf move. If you're the only werewolf, you peeked at one of these and got Insomniac or saw Insomniac in there. That's
is
a
a good
really
move.
good
Oh,
claim.
that is
That is a
good.
good move.
That is good.
I don't think
But
Amanda
it's not
thought
true.
of that, though. Yeah.
I definitely didn't. I was like, wow, that's fun.
Don't do that.
No, just not this past time. Not that you couldn't. Overcome.
Yeah, I didn't know what I could do.
You would.
And we have a minion.
So wait,
That gives
do
me
have
are
a
you
minion.
claiming to be the doppelganger?
Yeah, can I tell you guys a story?
Yeah.
So I'm this doppelganger. I looked at your roll and became a seer. And I looked at Chance's card. And granted, it was a very interesting card. May have been moved since then. Who knows? Because doppelganger is somewhat early in the night, and then seer is after doppelganger. So doppelganger did the seer action before the actual seer saw.
Yeah.
Seesaw. What was Chance's card?
He's a
And it
werewolf.
could have changed.
He's a
So I'm not trying to throw
werewolf.
anybody under the
Okay.
bus.
No,
We were
but throw him
werewolves
under the-
together at one point.
Throw him under the
Wow.
bus. What was he?
It was a werewolf card.
It was
Okay.
not a werewolf card. I switched these people, and I don't believe her now.
You switched to again? Who'd you switch again?
She is the doppelganger. You saw that? You
Yes. But Courtney, if you are the doppelganger, you were the doppelganger when I looked at you, and you looked at me and you're the seer. You are on the villager's side. So I'm just.
I know how to play
Okay,
a
I'm just.
game.
I'm making sure. Like I'm making sure because like.
Why?
Why?
So you're a villager.
So wait,
so you're a
why
villager. So
does she
I
need to
believe-
know that
So
she's
that
a
means
villager?
so
Well,
you
we're
really
on
are.
the same team.
There's
you're
no
really
reason to
saying,
lie.
Like yeah, there's no reason to lie.
Okay,
here,
but what's
like-
going on with you, Tommy?
Because
Tommy,
we have.
I want to
we-
know why you don't
Tommy's the-
remember my
Tommy
I
role.
say
was
that
the
because we've already had a
Tanner,
couple
and I
people be a
switched
little
him with
weird
Arasha.
right now.
He's trying to get out.
Wait, you saw that he was the Tanner?
No, I'm just guessing.
Yeah, how
the
do
way
you
he's
know?
playing.
Ah.
Because he's being a bad liar. Right?
We have a Tanner.
Yeah, but he
and
said
a
he was the
minion,
robber. That's
too.
pretty out there, and if there was someone else who was the robber.
Yeah, Tommy's saying that he
Maybe I'm
doesn't
the minion.
remember.
Oh, and the minion.
You might be a minion.
Because the minion wants to die for
That's
the
what
The
werewolf.
minion and the Tanner want to die. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, you're the Tanner.
That's
That's
tough.
not true.
You are the Tanner.
What are you?
She's a werewolf.
You're the
Tanner.
werewolf? Okay, now he's
No,
stressing
she's a
me out. He
werewolf
said he
and
was
she's
the
a
robber.
It's giving
Then
minion.
he was the Tanner.
It's giving
Then he was the
minion.
minion. Now he's the werewolf.
But you're
what?
saying Chance was the werewolf.
I saw that one, and then I guessed
can be
that
two
of
werewolves.
intuition.
But that was
is
like the second
There can be
round.
two werewolves.
two werewolves.
That
Could be
too.
two werewolves.
But all we
Or
need to
there's
do is-
one werewolf and you're the Tanner and the other the minion and
And
the
what the
werewolf.
hell are
in there.
you?
I'm the insomniac.
Yeah, what are you?
My God.
That's
But,
The
but
insomniac
at the end of the
doesn't have a
day,
lot
at the end
going
of the day,
on.
we need to find one werewolf.
You don't have
So-
any villagers.
So if you know for a fact that Chance is the werewolf,
Yeah,
But
and I don't
it-
know if it was moved since then.
But
I'm not
there was
claiming
no
it was.
claims
Wouldn't
to
But
be
who would've
moved.
moved?
moved?
Okay.
So, but he seems so casual.
That's
about
what I'm
this.
saying. I feel like Courtney waited
minute
to say that they were the doppelganger so that they could be the minion.
No, but he saw her as the doppelganger.
I did see the doppelganger.
You saw that?
Yeah.
I saw the doppelganger.
Okay.
Also, that's,
Or they could be werewolves
that's
together.
exactly what I was gonna say.
But I don't
I'm gonna
know.
vote for either Amanda or Chance.
Oh, me? I'm the insomniac. That's gonna be a waste.
Yeah, I believe her.
Interesting.
I think Tommy is the tanner. I think Tommy was the tanner. He's not the tanner anymore.
If
What am
Tommy's
I
the
then?
tanner, then
I
we're
don't know,
kinda
whatever
fucked.
Arasha
You're
was.
either a
I
minion
know. I think it's
or...
crazy. I haven't even said my role, and nobody's
There's a
telling me.
possibility.
Or he's a werewolf and we caught him in a lie and now he's going backwards.
Arasha,
This is the
there's-
Tanner territory.
This is the Tanner. I think this is the Tanner. I think this is a werewolf.
Okay.
What am I?
This is the minion.
I'm not a werewolf. I think
Interesting.
I think there's some sus going on
Yeah,
over here
I
and
think
this
so
is sus
too.
going on over here.
I
Okay.
think
Yeah, this is sus.
And
This
I
is
feel
all
like
sus.
you're not a werewolf.
I think I believe you that she was the doppelganger, but I don't think she became the seer.
Facts. So wait, what would she become to say that you're the
Fucking
werewolf?
Because I'm the
Bitch.
fucking troublemaker.
Yes! I think Kortney's werewolf.
2, 1, vote.
Okay, who's voting for what?
I'm voting Kortney.
3 for Kortney, 1 for Chance.
I went with Arasha.
Oh, 2 for Kortney,
Wow.
1 with Arasha, 1 for me, 1 for Chance, 1 for
Wait,
Kortney.
who are you voting for?
Oh, Kortney. So 3 for Kortney.
So it's
Courtney,
Kortney.
I died. Okay,
Flip that over.
You were! What'd you become?
the seer.
Whoa! She's
She was telling the truth. She was telling the truth. I was
Okay.
a werewolf.
I have been gotten
I had to keep it
100%.
calm. I had to keep it calm and
Damn
throw
it.
Kortney under the
Damn it!
bus.
I was like, you're so obviously
I know,
a werewolf.
Oh,
And then I was like,
She had me though. She had me
I thought
so
you
good.
were playing a
I was just
game
trying to
against
see
someone.
what you-
I was just
What were you then?
scrambling.
Seemed
Tanner?
really
I was just scrambling.
suspicious.
Love
Did
it,
I?
love it.
I was just scrambling.
I was trying to play Tanner, but
Maybe
literally
you were
nobody
so set,
planted
you were
any
so, like-
suspicion on me.
well,
I
look, there's a
didn't even
werewolf
want-
on my card, but I'm the insomniac.
There's a werewolf on every card. You knew exactly
Oh.
what you...
Okay.
I think it's because you had such calm, like, you knew exactly what you were, and you
Yeah.
knew there was nothing
So
to
that
change.
throws you off?
It threw me off because it was like, I can't even
so-
believe what you're saying.
Yeah.
That was so.
Oh,
that was a fun one.
interesting.
I thought you might have been the
These
minion,
rolls.
so I was like,
I thought you
you'll
might have been the
help us
minion, yeah,
win.
because
I
you're
did a-
helping so much.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you were
No, I'm
like-
just a woman who can't
Yeah.
sleep.
She
I
really
was like,
threw you.
you're on their team.
And then I was like, oh, it's
Whatever you're
Tanner.
doing.
That's why he's like,
Yeah.
that.
Oh God, you went from villager to Tanner?
I was being really obtuse on purpose.
I love it.
You
It
were
was
the
hilarious.
tanner?
I
Yeah.
love these roles. Can we?
I went
yeah,
too
this
hard
is
into
great.
the,
Wait, doppelganger
I don't
is so-
know.
No, it's
Oh,
okay. It
fun.
was still fun.
Okay, this is the last round.
Okay,
Make it good.
make it good.
Close your eyes. Doppelganger. Wake up and look at another player's card. You are now that role.
Going on.
Doppelganger. Close your eyes. Werewolves. Wake up and look for other werewolves. Werewolves. Close your eyes. Minion. Wake up. Werewolves. Stick out your thumb so the minion can see who you are. Werewolves. Put your thumb away. Minion. Close your eyes. Seer. Wake up. You may look at another player's card, or two of the center cards. Seer, close your eyes. Insomniac, wake up and look at your card. Insomniac, close your eyes. Doppelganger, if you viewed the Insomniac card, wake up and look at your card.
Kevin, get out.
Doppelganger. Close your eyes. Everyone, keep your eyes closed and reach out and move your card around slightly. Everyone, wake up.
Right.
What a beautiful day.
All right, let me start off by saying
Oh my god.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I am the seer,
Let me get out of here.
and I chose 2 in the center because I figured that would be easier because they're not gonna get swapped. And it was the troublemaker and the tanner. So this was the
Oh,
tanner,
Actually, that's very smart.
and this was the troublemaker. So
Wow.
that should add some clarity to the game.
Huge.
Very nice.
Huge.
You're the seer.
Thank you.
So
I'm
nothing's
sure the
been
werewolves
switched.
love that.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Something could have been switched with a robber.
And no one objects to this
Actually, no. The robber can only exchange.
from other players.
No one
other
can
players.
touch those cards in the center. So
Right.
I've just
Unless you're a seer
eliminated.
or a werewolf.
Right.
Right. But no one can like take those.
Oh, the
cards.
troublemaker can't switch those cards.
Right.
No.
Does anyone want to
Okay.
say
So-
that they were the doppelganger?
Yeah, who
That
wants
might be the
to-
next role we can reveal.
Okay. Hello.
Again?
Again?
Yes. Again.
What?
Again?
A doppelganger?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but the most uninteresting part of this is that I looked at Arasha's card and it was the Insomniac.
Oh.
So I then, and then I won't volunteer your information, but then now that I had looked and saw Insomniac in the beginning of the night, I at the very end of the night looked at my
yours?
card and it was still doppelganger. So mine was not switched.
And are you the Insomniac?
That's true.
I will claim what I did. I was the robber, and I looked at Amanda's card, and I'm now
I'm now a minion, which probably means you're the werewolf bitch.
So I'm a robber. Is that what you're saying?
No, you don't switch.
Wait, you just said you're the robber and you switched with me.
Oh yeah, but you don't do anything after that.
Right, but for
No, I know, but
this card is
for
the
now,
robber
for
card.
purposes, I'm the robber.
yeah.
Wait, so is that true? You were the minion to start?
Shane, anything to say?
Oh!
Shane, you have to do the rest of it as Benoit Blanc.
Now, what we have here is a strange predicament.
Shane, I think you have a tell. I think you have a tell.
So what I think is weird, I'm stupid to say this, is I'm the Tanner.
What?
Which means Tommy is lying.
He is not the Tanner. The Tanner's in the center, and I can
What?
Confirm.
Wait!
I
Okay.
can confirm that.
Oh my god.
Personally.
Okay.
This is my brain.
So
I love him.
So I'm the robber, Chance is the minion, you're the doppelganger, you're the insomniac, you're the seer.
Yes.
Allegedly.
And
So
I'm the-
you're a werewolf.
Definitely. Everybody else's story can
But
be
he
He would
corroborated
know.
with each other.
He would know that the Tanner's there
He
even
came
without
out
me
s-
because he would have looked.
He came out so strong with what his things were, which is pretty bold if he wasn't the seer.
Okay,
I
but
think
wait,
that
but
is really
what?
bold to come out with.
Freaking out.
That's the smart thing to do if you're the Tanner or the werewolf is to come out strong. and
Well,
say,
if Chance protects him, then
Also, we're also taking Kortney at face value.
Correct.
True.
yeah, but she.
Courtney is a doppelganger.
Well, it could
Well, now they could. You're so
No,
right.
These two
No.
could be on a.
Courtney
yeah.
is
we
the
could be werewolves.
Oh,
You're
okay,
so
yeah, I guess
right.
if you don't want
or
to believe
werewolf
me.
and minion.
Right.
But I am not letting Shane off the hook.
I kind
I
of
know,
agree
it's
with
absolutely Shane.
Wait.
It's absolutely Shane. We all were
says
so
he's the
sure
Tanner.
of that.
Wait.
Wait, he says he's the Tanner, but he's not the Tanner,
But
so
he
he's
also
definitely.
he claimed that
If he was
minutes
the Tanner,
after he
why
was
would you say
in
you're the Tanner? You
headlights.
want to die anyway.
Well, no, if you say you're the
Oh.
Tanner.
I will say, I think it's one of the boldest moves to claim Seer as first claim. So I want to believe Tom.
I believe Tom.
Definitely.
Thank you.
But wait a second, if he was the Tanner, you're right. Why would he say, "I'm the Tanner"? Then we wouldn't kill him.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
So he's not the Tanner.
Do you know?
Do you?
Oh, but
are
that's
you?
the strategy. But that's the strategy.
Since you're the minion,
No, but that's the strategy. If you say you're the Tanner, then we're not going to vote because we don't want to.
But what if he's
Either way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So
what are you
Wait.
saying?
Yeah.
That he's the werewolf?
yes.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Look,
I
Look,
agree.
man, I was a villager 5 times in a row. I don't know what to do.
What if there's two werewolves and a village and a minion, and this is a lie?
So the minion would be trying
How
to
would that be a
protect
lie?
him.
He's saying it's the truth.
No, he's
You said these are the truth.
said
Oh,
those
are the
which
truth.
is a lie because I'm a Tanner.
I don't know what that third
Oh.
one is at all.
What? Now he's
But you're
saying
on
it's
the
a lie.
werewolf side.
I'm now. Whoa,
If
yeah,
you're a
you're
minion.
right.
Well,
Yeah.
depending on. Your
I
call
would
in
have.
the
I would
beginning.
have been on the werewolf side.
Right. I believe that is
If-
true. I think
And
all of these roles
Doppelbanger
are
is
correct.
on.
Doppelbanger.
I keep calling it
Doppelbanger.
that. I keep calling it
Doppelganger is on what?
It's
Okay,
on good side.
Depending
because
on whatever side I saw.
Shane, is there anything else that you can tell us that
Yeah.
would help prove that?
Wait a
you're
second, if he's the
Tanner?
I'm
Tanner,
telling
though.
you, I mean, I shouldn't have.
If he's
So,
the
so you think that Tommy just fed us a lie?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
what
that-
about all the rest of our roles? Like, do you?
That'd be crazy.
Then I don't.
What
I
are we
don't
gonna
know.
vote?
I don't know because what if they're lying?
I know that's what I'm thinking too.
I know.
It's not us.
Because what if we kill him and he's the Tanner and he won?
Then we lose.
No, he's not the Tanner.
Courtney
He's
and
not the
Rasha are
Tanner.
getting off scot
He's not the
free.
Tanner.
He
He's
is
not.
not
They're
the
just
Tanner.
like-
He's not
The Tanner is in the
30
center.
He's
Guys.
not the Tanner.
Unless it's a big play and you're the minion.
I'm
like, that could
trusting.
be big.
I'm gonna trust Tommy
I-
because that was brave that you came out and said you were the seer, and he says he's not the
I just
Tanner.
knew it would help.
And you were a minion in the beginning? You
I wasn't.
were?
I
Wait.
was a minion, yes.
But
And then I got switched.
but if Shane is the minion, then that means the werewolves would
That's
win.
what I'm saying.
We
So
have
if
5
Wait a
seconds.
second. If Shane is,
What if Amanda's the other werewolf, And
Oh,
Chance
shit.
is always the
Forget it. It's Shane. We know for sure it's Shane.
No,
we gotta vote.
no, because he
3,
switched with me.
I gotta believe Tommy.
2, 1.
Shane's totally gonna be the minion.
Oh no.
4
I'm
votes
going
to
Shane.
Shane. 5 votes to Shane.
It's all to Shane.
It has all led to this. My friends never believed me. And I did it! And I did it! Dude!
Who's the werewolf?
Me and a. Oh wait, just me. Me and a.
Nothing switched, nothing ever.
That was so good.
Oh,
we were like the minion.
When it all fell, I was like, it'll fall into my lap.
Yeah.
I'll just wait for it to happen.
Yeah.
I called it.
My God. Okay.
Like, that's why when it was all like Shane, I was just like, what do I say?
you're right.
Think I'm the
Dude,
werewolf.
Bullet.
That swap, that robber swap that you did saved us. I was like, I don't know
That
what
was
we're gonna do.
unreal.
When he did that, I was like,
Yes.
thank you so much.
That was crazy.
knew it.
Good job.
Werewolf.
Good job.
All I had to do was just pretend. I just had
That
to
was
do
a
what they
master
did.
play.
Thank you.
That was a
So wait,
master play.
Good work. Good work.
But you didn't know this was in there. You just went
no,
for
I
it.
guessed. No, I was just.
Amazing work.
A guess that
crazy.
paid
Well done.
off.
That was
Well done.
crazy.
Wow.
I don't want to finish
Oh,
playing.
thank God you were the
I'm done.
minion.
And I didn't know that he was the
Wow.
minion. I was like,
I
what
know,
is
but it was the
playing
kind of work
at?
that you were occasionally throwing blame my way.
anything else, if you were anything else, if you were actually the only card you could have been was the robber. That's what I
I
was
literally
thinking.
was like, what is he playing at? Because I
Yeah.
know he's not the werewolf.
Yeah,
Right.
That's crazy.
It worked out that
That
the
was
robber
nice.
was
Good
in the
job.
middle.
That was so crazy.
It worked out.
That was the
Yeah.
best
It honestly
play.
was
It
like,
blew my mind for a second there. I was like,
Yeah.
That was
said,
amazing.
Tommy, you're lying.
I was like, huh?
And I'm like, I choose to believe Tommy.
That was really good.
So
really.
good.
That was awesome. I was like, oh, Tommy is telling the
You're
truth.
like, Tommy's telling the truth.
There's fire coming from Tommy. He's telling the f***ing truth. What's Shane's game?
Right. Which
I didn't
he
even.
was.
I didn't even
It
think
was.
that he could be the minion. But that was.
I said that at the
Raja,
very
you said it
end.
at the very end. I was like, let's just skate past that. Let's just.
I said that at the very end, and then I was like, but that's too
You said
complicated.
it,
No
but we
way
were all
you
kind of
can
like,
do
yeah,
that.
whatever. It.
Yeah, I did. throw the
Damn.
minion.
And look, there's a little werewolf on my card.
That's
There's
on
a werewolf on every card.
That was a very fun game that we all got to play. And next time, tell us what roles you would like for us to play with. There are also multiple versions of the game, so please let us know if you'd like to play another version from us. Robert! Thank you for watching.
Robert.
Have a good day.
Thanks, Elizabeth Holmes.